The 2018-19 Pacific Junior Hockey League season was incredible, one of the most competitive in recent memory. There were 6 teams duking it out all season long. Although they jockeyed back and forth, it was clear that North Vancouver was going to be the team to beat, and that was pretty much the case until a late surge from the Delta Ice Hawks. Wolfpack GM Matt Sampson talks about the regular season goal of his club in a league where parity was prominently on display.
You know, our first goal was finishing first in the league, and that was something that we accomplished, and we just did it. I mean, we tied for points with Delta, and we ended up winning the tiebreaker because we had more wins. It was one of those things also in the playoffs, but all 3 teams gave us a tough challenge, despite, we did have a pretty good record overall in our league playoffs, but we kind of thought, like, hey, when are we going to see Richmond? When are we going to see Delta? These teams that we'd sort of been going neck and neck with all year. But I think, like, to touch on what you said, it shows the parity where, Granby was able to beat Richmond in an upset, and Langley was able to upset Delta, who we thought we were probably going to see in the finals.
Although there were 6 teams in the mix, it was 2 in particular that battled with the pack.
Yeah, it seemed, like I said, it was Richmond Delta, and we kind of, the way our league changed their structure this year, it was something that I actually had kind of been pushing for a number of years. And, the way what happened, though, it was kind of with the scheduling was we had a relatively easy November, and then we didn't see Richmond for a while, and then it was like all of a sudden we had a back-to-back in the new year, and we kind of got ready for that, and because that was definitely a team we thought we'd see in the playoffs, and then it turned out where it's kind of all our 3 teams, or the 3 teams, Delta, ourselves, and Richmond were battling, and we were able to just narrowly get the first place.
Just goes over top of the net, comes to the blue line where Hawksma's able to hold it in. Hawksma goes down low, shields out the check there of 2 Flames players. Puck goes into the corner where Townsend gets to the side. Fournier, he'll get it all the way to the point. Now here's Callis. Callis over, Barker, all the way across from Minamoto, settles it down. Minamoto with a good move to the backhand. Now the forehand, Minamoto walks in, shoots, scores! Kaz Minamoto! His first of the postseason, it's 2-0.
Welcome back to the lineup. Kaz Minamoto makes some moves there.
As the number 1 seed in the playoffs, North Vancouver faced number 8 Ridge Meadows in the opening round. After a bit of a surprise in the opener, the Wolfpack found their game and took the series in 5. They faced the Grandview Steelers, who had pulled off a bit of an upset by knocking out last year's Cyclone Taylor Cup champs, the Richmond Sockeyes, in 5 games. The eventual PJHL champs dispatched the Steelers in 5. They faced the Langley Trappers and their incredible goaltender in the finals. The Wolfpack inundated him with rubber, firing 64 shots at the goaltender in their 5-4 double overtime win in Game 3.
Komzak turns it over. Davis to the right point for Callis. Walks in, left point to Fournier. Goal in this game already, 2 in the last 2. Lee into the middle of the ice, shoots, blocked in front, they score, it's deflected in! Christian Lyon could only do so much, and the Wolfpack take a 3-0 series lead. With 11-12 to go in the overtime.
On March 20th, in 4 straight, the North Vancouver Wolfpack became PJHL champions for the 2nd time in their 10 years of operation. The 2018-19 season has been very special.
Very special for me and everybody, but yeah, for me returning after started give myself an opportunity at the BCHL level, and things didn't quite work out how I would have hoped overall for our team up there and for myself as an individual. So to come back and to have a hand in this and to just get to the rink every day, and our staff's been great. Our head coach Bainco and I have had a relationship for 8-9 years, knowing him, and he's a guy that we're friends. We talk hockey and we fight like brothers, and we're it's a good relationship. At times we butt heads, but at the end of the day, I think with him being the head coach and me having a bit of a different role, that's how it is, and that's good. And him knowing these returning guys too, and he had a good pulse on the room, and there was a couple guys that he identified that may not have been good fits for us to keep on our roster, and we kind of moved those pieces out, brought some new pieces in, and just to see the group come together and win and have success, yeah, it's been real special.
There's a lot of skill on this team, as the GM explains.
Yeah, we do. We have a pretty deep roster, which I think is that's going to help us. So we've got 4 lines that can play. We've got a couple extra forwards that we don't, from night to night, they're interchangeable. So we have a really deep group, and same with our back end. We've got 8 defensemen that can all play. So going to be hard for us, to go back to saying being healthy. I mean, game one, obviously everybody's going to want to play, and as coaches, we have to figure out our best lineup sort of game to game. In terms of our team, I mean, you look at our goaltending. I think we have the 2 best goaltenders in our league. So again, that's another tough decision who we go with. Spencer Shigen's a 20-year-old. I saw him. I got to know him a little bit. He was close to making our team in Merritt my first year 3 years ago, and then he ended up having a little bit of a junior A journey through Ontario and Manitoba, and we were able to land him. And then Nick Holmes, our other goaltender as well, and he's a rookie, but he has fantastic numbers. He won top goaltender in the league. So we love our goaltending for sure. Up front, we've got a really good line of Justin Lee, Lucas Barker, and Jacob Fournier. That's definitely a line to watch. And then on the back end, Jacob Callis, in my opinion, should have won best defenseman in the league. He's another player with junior A experience. And he's been playing with Nate Haxma, who's a third-year guy for us, and he's really blossomed this year into a good two-way defenseman.
The Wolfpack have not seen competitive action in 3 weeks, but you know that head coach Bain Cohen will have the boys ready. The North Vancouver Wolfpack are PJHL champions, and they're chomping on the bit for this tournament to get underway. The North Vancouver Wolfpack, 2018-19 PJHL champions.
Henderson now will skate out. Harder pressure from center. Finds Lee. As the 20-year-olds for the Wolfpack out right now. 12 seconds ago. Lee will just hang on. And the Wolfpack, first in the PJHL this season, will skate on to victory over the Langley Trappers, sweeping the home team. And for the second time in their history, first in 2014-2015, the North Vancouver Wolfpack have won the PJHL Championship.